It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work. Turn. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Geno. And Walker has it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now Geno. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now a play fake, and it's Smith sliding out of the pocket, and he fends him off. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. He shakes him off, escaping the pressure right. And this is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Smith. Throw out wide to Walker. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Smith going to move him around. Geno now to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 68 yards. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
To throw is Smith. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
No ball, no ball. Hey, trio left.
Now it's Smith. Repeated the last play, finding Walker. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 50, it's Smith. He completes this to Walker. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 47.
A quick throw out to Lockett. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
That's a gain of 3.
Here's Smith.
3rd and 3.
Pass. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And the Seahawks will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway. And something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, here we go, hey. Alert! 13X, 13X. There we go, son.
Out of the gun, Smith. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second.
Throwing on second and long. Smith. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 57 yards. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Third and 3. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts. And connecting quickly with Goddard. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
After the interception, here's Smith. Flush to his right. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them...
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 20. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 74 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change their thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the gun, here's Smith. And his throw here's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Geno. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Here we go. 13 next.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Hey, it's a clip.
They snap it to Smith. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Eagles defense able to hold. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They're going to look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Tuesday. Slow ball.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He'll find Metcalf. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Seahawks.
Play action. It's Smith. And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Jackson Smith-Njigba, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now 2nd and 9. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 43. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Again, it's Barkley. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
24, Seahawks 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. Now Geno. They'll fire one downfield for Fant. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Now Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing again is Smith. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Geno now to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Smith.
It's caught. Lockett.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Smith.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
2nd down, goal to go. Smith to throw.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Tuesday. Slow ball. 13 in.
Smith's going to throw it.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.
Ay, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox, that on for hours, I'm straight out the minutes. They calling up Dion, straight out the business. We take out the Sims and then take out percentage. Period, break out the minutes from capital M, now we straight out the sentence. They pay out, I'm finished. Then grade out the Lakers, the Bay, watch the women, I got. Go meet your maker. Lord, please don't save them. Minor bumps as I've been paving the road. I go to sleep, go major. Silver too, but I've been playing for gold. The metal keep close range. I cleaned up, still dangerous. Can't change West Philly raised. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Got your stacks up, but you ain't got no rings, yeah. Got my stats up, I'm living out my dreams, yeah. Stretch this condo, I can fit a limousine, yeah. Ain't that ironic? I'm so iconic. This be my tunnel music. Like cut that confetti, I'm running through it. Like clear that whole lane, I'm running through it. And if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, a sun and moon and I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And Walker has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off of play action, here's Smith. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there, nearly an opening drive INT.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Geno. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, a turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well.
That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
On any you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a beat. I got rolling over, speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greater story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow, harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 545, had the lights on us. Fries for the side
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. Going deep right away. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Eagles have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead. You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Hey, easy, 63, 73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Motion man right is Smith. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Gets to space right side. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. They're going to run with Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
They'll try again with Barkley. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. A pickup of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. Barkley's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs.
Here we go.
Throwing from his own end zone. Pass taken in by Lockett. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Cut by Lockett. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for.
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at second and pretty short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
63.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Catch is made in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. 1st down, Smith to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Smith on 1st down. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Nakobe Dean. And the Eagles get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to... and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Hey, 73, 73. Alpha. Delta.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hurts trying again on second down. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That's Smith on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Oh, Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. Delta.
First down throwing for Hurts. Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
No time. 63. Delta.
Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Leonard Williams applying the hit there. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third and just 2 to go. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On first down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 38-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
73.
Barkley gets it on third down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They go to Barkley again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession of the football at their own 20 after the turnover. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
First and 10 now. Here's Smith. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
King, Phil King, Phil King. Crowd left Yeti.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Straight.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Miami.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Crowd left Yeti.
From the 48. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and then completion still pretty good for the defense.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Hurts throwing again. Able to get it to Barkley. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll throw it yet again. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Now Barkley. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Toss play to Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles go up by 12 in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. So they didn't call on him following the touchdown, but they do call on him here as he sends this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That's JSN. Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. Working quickly here. Smith on third and short. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Eagles have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their fourth interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. One interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing four, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
First down, a run with Barkley. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A give to Barkley. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up third and 1. They run it with Saquon. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. The defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. The kick by Hopkins is good. It sails right through a beautifully placed football.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. From the gun, Smith. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. First down, Smith to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. First and 10, got to score immediately here. Only 1 timeout left, and that clock winding down. And again, it's Smith. Chased out to his right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down. Back to the air. It's Smith. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still found his man.
Yeah, you don't really recommend, Chow.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Great. Hey, easy. 63, 73.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Barkley's got it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's finds Smith. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the red zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Ernest Jones with the pick. He's at midfield. 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Great. Set.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's into the hands of Barkley. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. So beneath the chorus of fly, Eagles fly. It's a win for the Eagles. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia. It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. On the return, Britton Covey. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Saquon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. Called in by Worthy. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Yellow. Come back. Right side.
Another throw for Mahomes. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hey, 43, 15.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He lets a heater go deep, middle. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number 1, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number 2, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a 3rd time for 6.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 73.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. 2nd and 4. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know.
They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Yellow.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Eagles get to it. And he will take it back to the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the turnover into a lead. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action, Mahomes. He put some juice on it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick-6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, yellow, hey, go going. Hey, rip list. Right side.
Mahomes trying again after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yellow. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He fires one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs lower the deficit to a single possession. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. He lost the football. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown.
Well, Kate, I think he was in full-on panic mode for a brief moment. He just made sure it never overwhelmed him. Calmly picks it back up. May have lost him some yards, but at least it didn't lose them the possession.
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Hurts to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Now Hurts. Goddard brings it in on the slant. Running down the left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 21-14, our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. Second and goal coming up.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Barkley does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts now on third and goal. His shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that forces them to fourth and goal. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Attack. Where's that?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, 15.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 40.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. On target to Worthy. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw, Mahomes. Buying some time right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 26 on 2nd down. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Working quickly here. First down from the red zone. He brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Back to the air, Mahomes. Has it in close.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Kickoff taken at the 3. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw, Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Into traffic, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. Big man showing up the yards. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Barkley will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Yellow. Yellow. 15. Look at it.
Throwing is Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's caught at the 25. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs tie it just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. So late in the half, Brock, why not take a shot downfield? And their prayers are answered as they come up with that late touchdown.
You know, this is just a case of who wants it more. If you're in that secondary, all you're thinking is knock the ball down.
Yeah.
Even if you make some contact, right, they rarely call pass interference on plays like that. But somehow, some way, the ball winds up as a touchdown.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Hey, 73. Yes. Michael Horton. Hey, easy. 63. Got it.
He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
He'll throw it. Buying some time left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from US. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Right side.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got him, that's Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. 2nd and 3. That one's incomplete over the middle.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Pacheco hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Easy. Right side.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Yellow. Attack.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
15. Right side.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. That's caught in stride by Rice. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got it in the red zone. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this forward to the 6. Working quickly here.
Hey, 43, 15.
Another throw for Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts. Barkley's got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
63.
From the 28. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquill with the pick. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Completes this one to Rice. And he's brought down after a short gain. Again, Mahomes to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
That pass is complete to Kelsey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 10 at the Eagles' 40-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push this to an 8-point game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game.
Will set up for a 2-point conversion.
57 colors, 57 colors.
Mahomes throwing for 2. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Well, Brock, they wanted the 2-score lead, and they got it. And now, I think it becomes a little bit easier to defend the lead in this second half.
It does. You know you're not such in a fragile situation. You got a little bit of cushion, but that attention to detail. Defensively, you cannot step off the gas. You cannot lose focus, but you sure do love looking up at that scoreboard and seeing a 2-possession lead.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Goddard makes the catch. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. Hurts now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles making a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the 4th. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow. 15.
From the gun, P-Rod. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's taking a shot towards the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Now Hurts. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
He throws a bullet to this. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. First down from the red zone. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, with that score right there, Brock, he has reached one of the pinnacles of playing quarterback here in the NFL. The most touchdown passes in a single game.
And I can promise...
And no, they faked it! Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun snap for Hurts. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say...
They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it.
The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Fielded at the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hurts. Completed over the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch. She pays the price for moving the chains that time. Down 2 scores. No timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10.
63.
Throwing here, Hurts. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. Well, they have the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they threw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have 1 more play left in a game that's already decided. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Yellow.
Another try following the sack. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Eagles are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. It has been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found and yo,